Opening credits. The Solaire Trilogy, a collection of 3 novellas, written by Thomas Fincham and narrated by John B. Leen. The Crystal Towers, written by Thomas Fincham, narrated by John B. Leen. The Crystal Towers. The Hague. 2 men stood by the window and stared out at the old cobblestone street below. "This is terrible," the first man said in an English accent. The second man was silent, but he understood. The Englishman continued, "The international community is keeping a close eye on us. Unless we make solid progress, we will be deemed irrelevant." The second man shook his head and said in a Dutch accent, "The mission in New York was a total failure." "It doesn't have to be," said a voice from the other end of the room. They both turned. They'd forgotten he was still there. The Englishman said incredulously, "The agent was found dead by the local police. It was a complete disaster and a foolish mistake." "The mistake was that you sent an agent. We were lucky it didn't lead back to us. We have to send someone else." The Dutchman asked, "If not an agent, then who?" The man smiled. "I have someone in mind." Toronto. The heavyset man was sucking down spaghetti like it was his last meal. Sauce covered his lips and chin. He grunted as he inhaled more noodles. Behind him 2 burly men merely sipped water. Unbeknownst to the patrons of the restaurant, the 2 men were bodyguards for the spaghetti-loving gourmand, and they each packed automatic pistols. A waiter approached the man. "Is everything to your liking, sir?" "Yeah," the heavyset man replied. "Give me another plate." "Of course, sir." The waiter soon reappeared with another plate of spaghetti. "Sir, if you don't mind me saying, you have something on your chin." The 2 bodyguards gave the waiter a hard look. The heavyset man touched his chin and then turned to his bodyguards. "At least someone's got the balls to tell me I look disgusting." Neither of his bodyguards said a word. "Sir," the waiter said, "you would be more comfortable if you took off your jacket. Allow me to assist you." The waiter went around and proceeded to remove the heavyset man's jacket, which he then placed on the man's chair. The waiter snapped his wrist, and as if by magic out came a cloth napkin. "Sir." The heavyset man turned to his bodyguards. "Now that's what I call service." The heavyset man loosened his tie, unbuttoned his shirt collar, and allowed the waiter to place the napkin firmly on his lap. "Is there anything else I can do for you?" the waiter asked with a slight bow. "No, that's fine."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?